Smileland, a village was full of smiles as their identity. Most of the villagers believe that smiling is such a wonderful thing that will help them overcome all obstacles. Therefore, the villagers always greet each other with beautiful smiles, and it seems that there is someone sleeping with sweet dreams in this morning. There is a beautiful young lady lying on the bed next to him that makes him forget that he is the headman of the village who has the duty to take care of hundreds of households and solve the thousands of problems. At the same time, there are many villagers who are waiting for their headman, who is now sleeping sweetly, to attend a meeting to settle the complaints of the villagers.
Has Mr. Tresuat come to a meeting yet?
He may be busy with something important. You are just an inhabitant. You have to wait for him.
Is that so? I think there's nothing important more than the problem that we have to face now. Moreover, no matter what the position you are holding, you must be on time. It shows respect to order, and is about giving respect for the position you held.
How dare you say that? He is older and more honorable than you. You should respect him a little bit more.
I always respect other people, but what I have said is the fact that we are facing it. And this does not happen for the first time. I just have a question. Why do we have to wait for the late person? Maybe you have been here longer than me, which make you think it's common thing at work.
All right, stop arguing about movement. The purpose that we all are here is to solve the village problems, not for fighting.
I have been here for a long time. That's why I know what you have done is wrong. Now, I realize why you can't get a better position like other people. Because you are so incredibly rude and ill-mannered.
It's true as you say, because I'm just an ordinary villager. Also, I am not holding as high position. Well, if people here are still overlooking at the problem and not trying to find a solution to make it better, leaving is probably the best idea I should have done.
See, you can bear with it actually.
Oh God, bless you that you can still bear with it.
Excuse me, I agree with Mina about being late. This is not the only thing that we usually face, but there are many more things such as being drunk at work, fighting and getting in trouble with others. You all know how he is. Are we truly want a person like this continuously being our shit?
Yeah, I agree with him. Yeah.
Now, at a village hall where the atmosphere is quite stressful and emotional, Pradeep, who was there at the meeting and observed both sides' passionate arguments, Mina's words sparked a question in his mind as to whether it was worth it to sit and wait for someone with no leadership qualities.
We should protest against him and call out for our own rights. We shouldn't be patient any longer. We need leaders to help solve problems, not create problems like him. We need him to resign from the position of village headman immediately. Get out! Get out! You can't do with anything.
Soon after, the village headman was able to bear the shame and pressure from the villagers. He hurriedly decided to resign and migrate to another place. The position of the village hitman of this land was vacant. Not long after, a new leader took his place. The person was Pradeep, who led the protest to expel this old village hitman. All the villagers were very pleased and appreciative of the new village hitman, Pradeep. At a celebration party of a new hitman,
I couldn't be more appreciative that I have a chance to work to improve your quality of life. I promise I will develop our village to be better than it was.
Wow. You know, if it's not because of Pradeep, we might still get a bad person as our leader in the future.
Yeah, he's just a good man.
the villagers' dream of prosperity is over when the chemicals suddenly leak into the river that the villagers use for consumption.
Hitman, I can't use the water supply at my house. I think the water must have been contaminated with something. This problem affects my neighbor getting sick.
I understand your troubles, but it's too early. You should come during office hours.
But I'm in trouble now. The problem is that I can't choose when it will happen.
No, you should come again tomorrow. I'm not ready to listen to your problem this time.
At a coffee shop,
Hey, why do you have a long face?
I complained that the supply water at home was dirty, as if it was polluted, but village headman did not accept my complaint. Also, he told me that to come back again at the right time.
I think he did the right thing. If you are going to complain, you should go at the right time. You can go when you want to go. You should be considerate of him.
What if it happens to you? Your house had enough water to use. If one day it runs out, it's no different from what I'm experiencing now.
Really? You don't have to worry. By the time, the village headman had already solved the problem.
over time, the situation in the village became critical as many villagers fell ill, since the poor weren't even able to go to the doctor. They died gradually, and the wealthy began to worry about the situation. The wealthy began to worry that the fresh water they had would be insufficient. So, the villagers were concerned about the current situation and requested the village hitman to deal with the matter as soon as possible.
You should be able to deal with the problem now. People are dying.
Whatever you do it quickly. We are in trouble.
Florence couldn't bear to see the villagers die one by one, so he went to the village hitman to solve this problem.
I think we will be able to solve the water problem day after day. More people perish. This is an issue that cannot be ignored.
What do you want me to do? I also don't know what to do. I think everything is gonna be okay.
Lauren felt hopeless with his answer. He's so blue and tired. At the same time, Richter, who has noticed him for a while, started to talk with him.
But if he doesn't know how to deal with it, you can try to offer him a solution. In case he likes your idea, then
Maybe you can ask him for whatever you want to. Ah, maybe she will, but I don't want anything from him. Just want villagers and not to suffer anymore.
Come on, I will help you.
Thanks.
A few days later, Florence came up with a policy of distribute water purifiers to all villagers so that everyone can return to normal water usage. Moreover, he formulated various policies and brought them to the hitman to sign for approval and sent to the government to send a water filter.
This is a water purifier policy.
Ooh, I know that just now. It's a great idea, but the budget you have requested is too little. May not be enough for all villagers.
Ah, you're gonna give me more than that, right?
Too much is better than not enough. Have you ever heard about this?
However, I think.
Come on, don't worry about it. All the villagers are suffering right now. Let's solve this problem as soon as possible.
Okay.
The policy of water purifiers was applied throughout the village. The villagers are overjoyed.
Oh my gosh, I'm so glad you get a water purifier.
See, I told you that the village headman was looking for a solution. He did not stay still and only receiving his salary. He is a good person.
Yeah, he is. But before solving the problem, we always have to go to protest first.
But I didn't say much, and he quickly resolved the issue.
How you can say that?
Alright, chill out everyone. Stop fighting, please.
How sure you are?
On the day that all the villagers were waiting to get a water purifier, but they have to face the shocking truth that they don't have a free water purifier, but have to waste of money instead.
Huh? Why pay? We should be that free.
Calm down. I'm not forcing you all to buy it. These all were prepared for only these who have money to buy. So, it depends on you.
So, what's about poor people like us?
Wait. You can buy fresh water with me. I will give you a cheaper cost than a water purifier.
What happened to your community administration? Why you do this? It's not right.
That's not my mistake. If you don't have money to buy, you can do as Siri says.
Hey, why are you saying that?
Shut up. If you don't have money, stay quiet. It's so noisy.
After Florence found out about what had happened, he was very dissatisfied. So he negotiated with the village headman.
Why do you do this? It's not something that I wrote in the policy.
Wait. I made a promise that I won't keep all the presented to only myself. I will absolutely share with you too. By the way, I should get it more than you, because it must be outpost to receive the outcry from the villagers.
I think you are not like the one I knew before. The one who loved justice, but now was about after everything for you.
I don't know.
Florence walked out angrily. He had never imagined that the rank would make the headman change like this. Richter, who looked at the incident, and walked in and asked,
What happened? I heard the sound loudly through the bottom floor. You didn't hear the news that the hitman made the villagers buy water purifier. It really was taking advantage of the villagers so much. Yeah, I already heard about that. And I think the hitman do it quite wrong. You think like me, right? The hitman have changed a lot. I can't wait to inform the Department of Justice for solving this issue as soon as possible. If you want to report, you must have evidence. Don't worry about it. I'm the one who made the policies, so I already have evidence against him. Are you sure? Don't forget that the Hexman is superpowered indeed. I'm not afraid of his power. There is no greater power than power of democracy. Be careful anyway, because he also has a lot of spying.
A 35-year-old male body was found, known as Mr. Florin, assistant hitman of Smile Land Village. The cause of death was asphyxiation while asleep. The glimmering hope of pleading guilty to the village man must be extinguished. Villagers had to buy water from the elites to sustain their lives. People without money have to accept their fate and sit and wait for death. For those who can't stand it, decide to immigrate. Even so, the village hitman's words of praise were heard that he was a good person. The village is said to be full of smiles. That smile is probably the smile of the beneficiary of the suffering of rape, or it would be a smile waiting for an unbearable fate.